Hello everyone and welcome back to another Bazaar flipping video. Alright, so we're just gonna get straight into this one, try and keep it a little short. Uh, Current time is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on June 6th. In-game time is, where is it? It is the 5th of late winter, year 494. Alright, let's get into it. So the first one, I'm going to look at the flowers as usual, because flowers are always really good for flipping. However, one of them is especially good today, at this current moment, and that would be sunflowers. So sunflowers are 0.5, 610, which you can already tell just from the standard to enchanted here. 762% is absolutely insane, and then 102400. 102400. So we do that, and this is one of the few times where going from standard to the enchanted block, as in the sunflower to the compacted sunflower, actually will net you more overall profit than just going from sunflower to enchanted. So here are your margins. You're looking at 800% if you go from sunflower to the compacted, and 762% going from sunflower to enchanted. That is a total profit of 237,000 for standard to enchanted, and 250,000 for standard to the enchanted block. Of course, Moonflower is still somewhat okay. You're still going to make profit. However, Moonflower is up over 1 coin right now. And Wild Rose is kind of high up there. So those who are kind of newer to the game, haven't unlocked that, they will not have access to that yet. So Sunflower is probably your best bet for that. Another one in here is Cactus. Cactus is at a 0.4 per cactus. It is at 569.7 for the enchanted cactus green, and the enchanted cactus overall is 100913. This is another one where doing the standard to the enchanted block, as in the cactus to the enchanted cactus, will net you more than going just cactus to enchanted cactus green. You are looking at 253,000 profit for a max buy if you do from cactus to enchanted cactus, and 226,000 profit going cactus to cactus green. Now, if I remember correctly, that is all the ones here in the farming tab. Let's go over to the mining tab. We're going to look at emeralds. Emerald profit is probably, it's one of the better ones currently for the basic gemstones and resources. However, it is not amazing. See, you're profiting about the same, the 245,000 for standard to enchanted. However, your percent margin is lower, which means you're putting more in to get less back. You're putting more in to get about the same back. So if you have less money, definitely go for the sunflower or the cactus. If you have more money and you want to do emeralds, might as well. I mean, that's 7.2 million insta buys and 52.5 million insta sells. It's kind of worth it. Of course, you've got your hardstone. Hardstone will always be a good flip at a sell price of 0.1 and a enchanted hardstone of 514. See, what else do we have in here? Crimson Isles. So I did, before recording, calculate the best out of these three. As I always mention them, they're always good flips. However, some are better than others. And currently, out of the red sand, sulfur, and mycelium, the best flip you could possibly do is going to be the sulfur. That is going to be what nets you the most money. We're going to hit 1.5 for the standard. We're going to do the 1516.5 for the enchanted, and for the cube, it is 25718. that is netting you 500,000 coins. 571,000 coins for just the standard to the enchanted, and then going enchanted to what is that? Enchanted to enchanted block. That is only a 3%, but if you go standard to enchanted, you're actually looking at, once again, a higher profit margin than if you just went standard to the enchanted. That is not bad at all. See, standard sulfur to the enchanted sulfur cube is almost 600,000. And that little notification in that little chime down there reminded me of obsidian. Obsidian is also a pretty good one for today. 3593.6, and keep in mind all these are the insta sell prices, so you can definitely profit more. But obsidian is good because it's, while the percent margin is going to be lower, it overall is a more expensive item, meaning you will make more money. See, this one, the profit per max buy, this is the highest we've seen yet. However, you need to put down 1,000,000 coins. But you profit 656,000 coins. So obsidian is also a pretty good one. I don't think there are any other ones. Oh, no, there is. How could I forget the tropical fish? Tropical fish right now is at 10.9, with the enchanted at 2962.9. That is, what is that? 546,000 coins. That's a lot of money. All of these are relatively a lot of money, especially the tropical fish and the obsidian. I'm thinking that is all there is as of now. Lily pads are not profitable. Nothing in the logs are profitable enough to mention. Nothing else in combat or mining, and farming is kind of evened out a bit. So yeah, just stick with the sunflowers, the cactus, the obsidian. Red sand, sulfur, and mycelium are all pretty profitable, but sulfur's the best out of the three. Emeralds, of course. Obsidian, I think I said that already. And that is about it. Oh, and the tropical fish, of course. I always forget the tropical fish. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. It's a couple good flips for today. Market is definitely evening out, so it is harder to find better flips. But there are always still a few that are in there that are always worth checking out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. If you want to stay tuned for more of these daily little flipping guides on what items are hot, what items are not. Make sure to hit the bell, get notifications. You can also join my Discord. I will leave that link down in the description. I have a bot that'll always say whenever my videos are posted, so yeah, it's basically a notification on, hey, I can go and make a ton of money real quick while these items are still hot, instead of finding the video a few hours later. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and see y'all later.